Alright folks, so it is day 190 of the year, and yesterday I did a weigh-in, and I was 284 point something, 284 pounds. So we're going to do a weigh-in this morning. We started our intermittent fasting protocol hot and heavy yesterday. One second. We started our intermittent fasting protocol hot and heavy yesterday, so I said I was going to do a weigh-in today, and true to my word, I got the scale set up ready to go, so let's get on it.
Hello. Please step on the scale. Your weight is 281.6 pounds.
What was it? Alright, so you saw that, you heard that. We're down a few pounds, and yeah, let's get started with our day. Alright, sorry about that. The environment in the house got real noisy real fast. My friend Tracy decided to look at videos on his phone. They just blasted through, the sound of that phone just blasted through to the room I was filming in where the scale is. But yeah, we lost down a few pounds literally overnight. And I ate good yesterday. I ate a two-med. I ate the stir fry at the Mexican restaurant, the fajita, the chicken fajita. I wrapped up 2 of those and finished everything that was in there. You know, I ate some chips and salsa. Not many, but some. And I made that dirty rice yesterday out of that rice-a-roni and ground beef combination. I ate a pretty good sized plate of that, you know, so it was a 2-meal day. Like I said, if I had to estimate the calorie amount, I'd estimate it somewhere between 15 and 1600 calories. Dropped a few pounds, and I think one of the main things that helps is this. It seems to help really drop the weight. I mean, sorry about that. More noisy environment. Seems like I'm doomed to face it no matter which way I turn. But anyway, like I was about to say, that seems like coffee is the magic elixir to all weight loss. He's fixing to bark again. He sees the cats that he sees every day and rubs up against and loves up on, and they love up on him. It's crazy, but yet he's got to bark at them when he sees them, like he ain't seen them before. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, we're doing good. Day 2 is back on track. Day 2, you know, it's day 190 for the year, of course. Almost 200 days in. The first 100 days, I lost 50 pounds in the first 100 days. So here I am 100 days later, backtracking a little bit. So it just goes to show what it just goes to show that you can't take breaks. Which I'm comfortable taking breaks. I give myself a year to lose this 100 pounds, and I kind of needed to just go with the flow. Not all of that's been weight gain. You know yourself, most of it's been like more like a maintenance, but won't be doing maintenance no more. We're gonna go ahead and drop this 100 pounds off within the next few months here. We're gonna go ahead and get it down and get it behind us, and then we'll start to maintain from that weight point, which should be around 228 pounds. Like I said, I'm 6'3", so that's extremely small and skinny for me to be around that weight. It's funny, now that I mention that, I got a sister-in-law, my wife, and her back in their younger days, probably still do, at least a sister-in-law anyway. When my wife would lose weight and weigh a certain pound, now my sister-in-law, she's like 5'9" or 5'8" or something like that. She's very tall for a girl, and my wife is short. She's a lot shorter. I think she's about 5'4", 5'5", somewhere around there. And then I'm 6'3". You know, of course, I'm taller than both. But I mean, she like, on me, her sister probably, the top of her head comes maybe up to my nose right there. So she's really tall, really tall. And if Janice weighed a certain amount, she thought she'd have to weigh that amount for her body composition and makeup. And I tried to tell them, you know, all these years that you got to go by your BMI for your specific height, weight, and needs in order to figure out where you need to be. You can't judge someone else's number on a scale. But back in the day, that's how people used to do. They really did. Back in the 80s and 90s, we didn't know much about the BMI, and people would go by a specific weight of what they wanted to be by hearing it through word of mouth. And like if you're in a certain size, let's just say a size 2 dress size or something like that, you may get in that size 2 but still be a heavier weight depending on your height and body composition compared to someone shorter like that, which was the stupidest way to look at it I ever thought. Alright, it's too early. I'm going to go get my day started, go get dressed, ready, and we'll talk to you in a little while. Alright, so I made me these 2 chicken sandwiches. And the chicken patties didn't have but 220 calories a piece. So I got 2 of them, and that's 440 calories through that. Let me do some quick math. Let's do some quick math. My mouse is screwing up. I'm gonna have to get it back here on this mouse pad. Let's say 2. Oops. Okay, 440, and then the bread is 130, so that'd be 260. 440 plus 260 equals 700 calories. Look at how bulky that chicken is. See that? That is no small potato patty. No pun intended, Auntie. But I put some sauerkraut on there. And you get like 10 calories from the sauerkraut for a half a cup of it is a serving. There's not a half a cup together on both of these sandwiches. So I don't even bother counting that in, but I could. What about 705 calories? And if I'm eating a 2 today, not to mention what little I don't give Oscar. And I put a little barbecue sauce on it because it's chicken, right? 20 calories for a tablespoon. Maybe less than that. I don't know. I didn't even look, to be honest with you. But speaking of that, the Carolina vinegar-based barbecue sauce that we have several different varieties here within the state because it's regional. And I live in the center of all of it. The vinegar based is extremely low calorie, like 5 or 6 calories per whatever the serving is. I'll have to get another bottle. I'm out of it right now, but it's extremely low. But even this, I'll show you. I got just a tiny bit on there, probably a tablespoon or less, mixed in with the sauerkraut. You don't have to be an exact science with the calories. We're eating around 700 calories right now for one meal. So if I'm doing zigzag calorie cycling, 2,000 minus 700 equals 1,300 calories left for today. Now, yesterday I was talking about the person and their very specific diet and how they said in their video that if you're eating a certain way, there's a certain lifestyle, you can have all you want until you're full. Where diets such as the one I'm doing is basically semi-starvation diet. And they say you can get full and satisfied, but you still have to practice, your intermittent fasting. They slide all that in there in little sneaky, sly ways. But you look into it, it's definitely there. It's in every diet. Restriction is a part of every diet. I say you can get full on their type of lifestyle, and you stay full longer. That's the biggest bunch of baloney I ever heard right there. back when I was on that diet, especially when I was just eating nothing but meat, I would get full, but I would get hungry a lot faster. It's like all of that would empty out and you wanted to eat again. And I probably lost about 40 pounds on it. I got all that video documented on another channel. I got it all documented. Basically what I wound up doing was crashing and burning, and I got into a weight plateau. I lost about 35-40 pounds, followed the diet. Strictly the thing I didn't know about was the intermittent fasting. I didn't find out about a lot of them did that till later on, because they sneaky about it. You got to know what to look for and break down their videos and what they're talking about to actually discover. Cause a lot of people, you know, they just go on that and they eat that certain lifestyle and they wind up losing a bunch of weight and they're happy. And this is my experience as well. I lost about maybe 35 to 40 pounds, but then I plateaued and I kept gaining and losing between a 10-pound deficit all the time. And then when the world opened back up, you know, everything was no longer on lockdown. I found myself not being able to prepare food all the time. And when I could prepare food, it's quick, simple things like this chicken sandwich. You know, I just air fried it. But that diet, I was literally preparing big meals. I had to make my own mashed potatoes out of cauliflower. If I wanted anything that resembled a macaroni, you know, I'd have to cut up cauliflower for that, or not cauliflower, but squash, you know, zucchini type of squash, and buy all these heavy creams and all these crazy ingredients to mimic the real thing. It was costly and very time consuming. And I would overeat on those things. That's what I would do, because I felt like, you know, it was part of the lifestyle. I could just have as much as I wanted. That is very misleading. It's misleading and it's inaccurate. These 2 chicken sandwiches will hold me over until I get ready to do my last meal for the day, which will be later on. It is 11 a.m. Make a wish. What'd you wish for? Alright. We'll come back and talk more later. Alright, folks, so it is the end of the day once again. And I'm heading down to the store to get some string cheese. My daughter asked me to get her some string cheese, so we didn't have any, so I gotta go pick her up some. She don't ask for much, so when she asks for something different like this, I generally have to go get it for her, because with the autism and everything, communication is very important. And to keep her communicating with us like that, you know, we just fill her request is what we were instructed to do by the therapy that she receives. So that's what I'm doing now. But you know, earlier today we ran to town and my wife wanted McDonald's chicken nuggets. So I said, what the heck? I can count the calories from that. So I got a 10-piece chicken nugget and some French fries, and that's what I had. That was last meal for today. I ate that about 2 or 3 hours ago. About 3 hours ago, 3.5, somewhere around there. But yeah, it was a good day. We lost a few pounds. We're heading back in the right direction. We'll get our coffee when I get back home. Drink a cup of that. I may have to pick up some more while I'm here at the store. I don't know how long this video is, but when I get here to the store, if I see anything interesting in there to film, I will. If I won't, if I don't, then I don't. But alright, so I didn't add anything while I was in the store. I did buy a few things in there that I plan on using in later videos, so we'll just keep that a surprise for now. Alright, that's all I got for today, folks. Till tomorrow, y'all have a good one.